Hello and welcome to the Conversation Is podcast, the TCIP, with me, Ash Hughes.
And Charlie Pitson.
Today the conversation is in Bruges.
In Bruges.
It's one of your favourite films, one of my favourite films.
All round.
Yeah, absolute
Amazing
banger.
film.
Very quotable. We got a hell of a lot of Disney news as well.
Yeah.
Disney been
we
doing
do.
some stuff this week.
Yeah. So if you keep listening, you'll hear all that amazing content that we've created for
Yeah.
you.
Brought to you by HillRat Productions.
Yeah. So go like and subscribe on all social media, YouTube, and also check out Game Set Chat.
Yeah, do all the stuff.
Do
Run it,
all
all
the
of it.
stuff.
Instagram,
All of it.
Twitter,
Facebook, and
YouTube,
Spotify,
Apple,
Podcasts,
all of them.
All of
All of them.
Google Play. Just check
Just
us
do it.
out. Do it. Nike it.
Right, let's crack on. You've been to Bruges, haven't you?
No, I almost went to Bruges.
Dean's been.
Yeah.
And he purely went because of this film.
Did he?
It's his favourite film, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, oh
Nice.
yeah, we love it. So when me and Dean reconnected, this was a big reason for it, because we were the first night we started hanging out again. We were in
Bruges.
no, we felt like we were in Bruges. We were so pissed. Right, I'm gonna go over my and Dean's relationship because this first night was incredible. So I've known Dean since I was born because my sister was in the same class as his brother in school.
Yeah.
So obviously my mother knew his mother when they'd go pick my daughter up at my daughter.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Stumbling today.
Dropping secrets on the cast. My secret daughter. My sister. Obviously they would talk or whatever, and me and Dean were in the same class in nursery, so we've always been friends, but Dean's mother isn't the best mother in the world. And Dean had a really bad speech impediment growing up.
Yeah.
So my mother sort of took him in and all of that jazz. And then he decided he was going to go to a different school. So he went to Dylan Thomas, so we stopped seeing that much of him.
Yeah.
And then one night, he randomly was like, all right, let's go on a night out. And I thought, okay, let's do it. So he met me by Swansea Police Station with a Monster can filled with vodka. And
Okay.
he was sipping it like it was Monster. He was absolutely wrecked. And I was still sober at this point.
Yeah.
So I was like, is this good? Is this all right?
Is this what's happening tonight?
Yeah. And then we went to Potter's Wheel, somewhere I never go.
Yeah.
And I can't remember why. Can't remember what we done in Potter's Wheel, but we were there. And then we ended up in, is it called Cooper's?
Cooper's.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Oh,
Used to
yeah,
be
right.
Flair's.
Like, it used to be Kieran and...
Yeah. We were in there.
Cooper's, oh my god,
And
yeah.
we stayed there all night, mostly because we bonded over this film. And we were
Yeah.
just quoting lines from this film all night.
It's a weird one, though, isn't it? It's a weird film to, just, come upon, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very...
How did you come across it? Because that's what I mean. This isn't the type of film where you're scrolling through Netflix and you just click on it. I feel this is very much the type of film where you have to be recommended it.
Well, I remember when it came out, my parents watched, do you want to watch In Bruges? And I was like, what's this now? So this film with Colin Farrell, and I was like, at this point, when did this come out? 2008? So I'd have been 12. So I was like, nah, it's fine. They were like, oh, blah, blah, from Harry Potter, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. It wasn't into it, because obviously it's...
Mad Eye Mooney.
I wouldn't understand what's going on. The first time I watched it, wasn't that long ago, maybe like a year ago. And I instantly bought the Blu-ray straight away. I was like, and I've watched it probably once a fortnight now, just because I love it's
extremely different.
It's weird.
It's a movie full of cliche dodges.
Yeah,
Every cliche could go far through typical. I mean, at its core, I feel it's an action film.
yeah,
If the plot wasn't so stupid, this could be a hitman on the run, like Liam Neeson type.
yeah,
Do you get what I mean? And I think this is a very good spoof of those types of film. A spoofers. We love a
Yeah.
good spoofers on the cast.
very
I think it's a very cleverly
Christian heavy
done
film though.
Christian heavy.
Yeah, if you think about
like
it,
ideologies.
ideologies. Yeah. Just the whole thing of is this his afterlife? Is he?
Well, yeah, that's the Irish thing,
Is he?
isn't it?
Is he?
Because they're Irish.
Yeah, is he
Irish
meant to
Catholics.
stay here? Yeah, exactly. But obviously, Ken, Brendan Gleeson, he's a bit more of a Catholic than Ray, who clearly just does not want to be there. But I don't know. It's the whole thing, like, especially the ending, which we'll get into later, but, like, it's definitely got those ideologies about it. Yeah, I almost went here the start of this month.
No way.
I was meant to be going on, like, a 3-week, like a Euro trip.
Yeah,
on the trains and stuff.
I'm sure I'd seen you that you were going or you'd been or something, because I there's no way I pulled that out of my ass and just imagined.
No, we cancelled it like months ago because we couldn't afford it. But
yeah,
this was gonna be the first stop, and I said, right, we're gonna go to Brussels first, and I said, well, Bruges is like 2 minutes down, and you know how much I want to go to Bruges, so we're gonna go to Bruges for like one night. It's a few places we're going to go for one night, but I just wanted to go here just so I can go to the bell tower. Yeah. So I can go up the,
My friend Tom has got a friend that he was in university with that lives there, and he's like from there, and he goes over there all the time, and he absolutely loves it. He has a right ball. It's cheap.
The beer though.
Legalization is pretty top out there, apparently.
I would like to go there for like a weekend, just for a
Dean
laugh,
said it was really good, and again, Dean went purely because of this film, and I mean, he went to all these places.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, he had a really.
Don't
you
want to go without the bell tower and then just?
I'd love to do it all.
Jump off.
But again, I'd like to do it with someone who'd seen the film, like me and you, and Dean, and just loads of people who'd seen the film and love it. Just because we'd appreciate that, like all the little references we'd be making.
Yeah.
All
try and find the bars as well they went to, and try and stay at the B&B.
Yeah,
because I love how this film's all shot on location as well, which makes it that because of that.
Makes like a fairy tale.
Authenticity.
It's like a fairy tale.
It's like a fucking fairy tale.
When Dean done it, he posted loads of pictures of him and his fiance up on his Facebook, and all their family commented on it, and they are like strict Catholics, very strict Catholics, and obviously all the pictures in the churches, and I just put up on there, is it like a fucking fairy tale, Dean? Is it like a fucking fairy tale? And I'm pretty sure none of them had no idea what I was on about, and they were all liking it.
I love the bit where it comes up now, actually, we'll just wait for it to turn up, but
is it with the Americans?
The fucking screw you, motherfucker.
So this was my brother-in-law recommended it. Well, it must have been way back when it first came out, and so my brother-in-law doesn't have the best track record with film recommendations. He's very hit or miss. It's either like A star or it's the absolute trash.
Worst, yeah.
Yeah, one of the worst things he recommended to us, and this was way back when like Love Film was still a thing, so you'd get your DVD in the post and that. So we rented it. It's called Scum. Mate, what a trash movie. Yeah, I didn't understand half of it. It's about Scottish chavs basically. It's absolutely fucking mental. In the end, I think they go to Longleat or Bristol or one of the zoos, and he feeds a kid to some lion. It's insane. It's ridiculous.
What? Was it Scum? I'm gonna watch this. I want to watch.
Oh man, it's awful. And ever since then, anything he's recommended, we've taken with a pinch of salt.
Scum.
But he showed me this clip, and he showed me the clip where they're doing coke with the dwarf guy. And I just thought, this is right up my street. I'm well up for this.
That's bizarre. He was in the dwarf guy. He was in American Pie, Nick and Mel, and Beta House. He's he's obviously the guy, isn't he? And I think when I saw him, I actually watched the trailer a few times. I just had no idea what the hell it was about, so it felt like a boring adult film at the time, you know.
Yeah, I've never watched the trailer, but I don't know. I can't see how it could do it justice because it's such. I don't know.
You just got to put it on, man.
Yeah.
You put it on. 2 seconds. Chris. No, you just got to put it on because it's not what you think it is. It's not the film you think it's going to be.
No, I think this has got a very niche audience as well. I bet if you put 100 people in a room, I think at least 80 of those faces would just stare at the screen and not have a single clue. Like none of the jokes would land with them. No. They just wouldn't get it. I think it's got a very small target audience.
Well, speaking of this, you've seen any of his other films?
I haven't, no. The only one I know about is Seven Psychopaths.
Yeah.
And I was really hyped for it because I knew it was obviously the same guy. And then I read all the reviews and I just never checked it out since because the reviews absolutely slaughtered it.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't well received.
Well, I wouldn't. It's a really good film, mind.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I will check it out because it's on Netflix as well now, isn't it?
Sam Rockwell's in it.
Yeah, and I love Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell always pulls out of the bag.
He is great in this. And then Three Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
I've heard of it, yeah, but I haven't seen it. Didn't
Watch that one as well.
That was in the Oscars recently, was it?
Sam Rockwell won the Oscar.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
What an actor, like.
He's phenomenal. He always pulls it out of the bag.
I want to see another one with him and Colin Farrell now, them two, with Martin McDonagh writing and directing as well, then. Just get everyone from all three films and just kind of like, I would like to see
like a Cornetto trilogy type thing, yeah.
Well, it's just like his Cornetto trilogy, essentially. If he had Colin Farrell and Three Billboards, it would have been like a nice little trilogy of sorts, but I don't know. He's funny though, isn't he? Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson's a phenomenal actor. He's not in enough things.
There's a short film actually that Martin McDonagh made and won the Oscar for Best Short. Yeah. With Brendan Gleeson. And he's on a train. It's called Six Shooter. Oh
yeah, I've got it on. You lent it to me.
Yeah. It's like half hour long. I haven't watched
it.
Really good, man.
It always shocks me how many people
in it,
came from short films.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man. I found out the other day Napoleon Dynamite started as a short film. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And I love that film. That's one of my favourite movies. And the budget for it was next to nothing for the actual film as well. Incredible.
It was like a few thousand or something, wasn't
it? Yeah.
Which is weird. No, I haven't seen that film quite a while, actually, Napoleon Dynamite.
I love it.
Always puts me off sometimes. I always get like 3/4 in, and then I'm like,
that was my film. Like, when did it come out? It must have been like 2004.
Yeah.
See, because I got a sister who's just that. We've got that perfect age gap between us, where she introduced me to so like Transformers. That's my sister because she was born in the 80s.
Yeah.
And the same with Ninja Turtles, so I had the benefit of the 80s and the 90s stuff. And obviously, she was old enough to be aware of Napoleon Dynamite, so I watched it really young.
Yeah.
And I don't care, even if you're young, that film is still funny, but because it's just so fucking weird.
Yeah.
And I banged on about it for years, and I mean years, and no one sort of caught on to it. And then suddenly it just became huge. Like, I don't know why or how, but overnight.
It's a cult film now, isn't it?
Yeah, overnight it just went huge, and then everyone's like, oh, have you seen it? I was like, seriously, yes. I've been banging on about it for like 4 years.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That is definitely something I've never really got into, but I've seen too many times.
Yeah.
Like,
man, me and my sister would just watch it on repeat. The song at the end where Kip sings to his wife, and just the quotes to the chickens have large talons. Me and my brother-in-law have probably said that to each other 1,000,000,001 times easily, and that's just the tip. Fucking Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico.
He throws the steak at him on the bike. We used to rewind that scene and watch it, but like 60 times in a row. It's just so funny when it hits him in the face.
I kind of want to watch it now. Oh man, you haven't seen that in a while, actually.
Banger, absolute banger.
Quite a few years, yeah.
Did you watch the animated series?
No, I didn't know.
So bad it got cancelled after I think 6 episodes. I was shocking. But everyone come back for it. It was like the whole cast come back for it.
Yeah.
John Hader, all of them. So it should have been successful, but the writing was just trash. Yeah. It was awful, man.
Do you know the I can't remember. Is he a gym instructor or something like that, or like a karate? Something? Rex. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. He's in fucking Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, he's a really famous comedian. He's been in a few things. I just can't remember what they are.
He's a security guard. Ooh, what a lovely tea party. That guy.
He done it. I think most of the budget for the film went on him actually, which is mad because he's only in it for like less than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
He does that gym scene, and then there's a scene where he comes home and Uncle Rico's sleeping with his wife. Rex Kwando. That guy. I love it.
That's what I think. That's the reason I watched the film, because I think I liked him in Jay and Silent Bob, and I thought, okay, he's in Napoleon Dynamite. I'll watch this. Wasn't what I was expecting, if I'm honest.
Shit, do you know what? I might be wrong, but I think Napoleon's grandmother is Mac's mom in Always Sunny. I might be wrong. Let's look that up. They look a lot alike.
Saying that, Mac's mum is in Three Billboards.
No way.
Sam Rockwell's mum.
The only thing that I'm thinking maybe not is that she's fatter, but I'm thinking given this space between them, maybe it could be. They look alike.
Yeah, it is. Sandy Martin.
Oh,
yeah.
What a pull. That's an amazing pull.
She's 70. Doesn't look a day with 30.
I fucking knew it.
She's funny.
She lost some weight, man.
Don't talk to me like I'm an asshole.
She's so funny.
Oh, talking about It's Always Sunny. Where are you now?
I am done.
What?
I'm
The
done.
fuck?
As of last night, I am done.
No.
Yeah.
No
I'm
way.
all caught up. Yeah. So,
Right. Favorite season?
I can't remember season because I just done them all
It's
in
only
one.
2
so
weeks, mind. Do you know that?
I
Just
think-
2 weeks to watch all 13. Fair play. Ready for the new season now. And, like,
I mean,
try
I
to
had
update.
started before that as well. To be fair.
Yeah. Did you restart it though when you?
No.
Just kind of.
So I love the season where Mac and Dee like go to the school. That whole
Yeah.
season I think is amazing. Season 2 is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I like I said, I don't know. They're all just melded as one season in my head now because I weren't paying attention to numbers.
Yeah.
But specific episodes, I can pick so many.
Fat
out.
Mac though.
The one where they settle beef, Fat Mac.
Yeah.
The one where they get analysed.
The one where they get trapped in that house.
Yeah.
D, you gangly coordinated bitch.
As for this season, the alternate realities one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that increased me. What other ones are there? So obviously the latest, the last one where Mac comes out to his dad.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's a good ending now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really good ending.
So when's the new series come on? Because you
25th
25th of
September.
No wait. Oh
Yeah.
yes, mate. Is
Yeah.
it all like dumping on Netflix? Is it going to be weekly? What's...
It's going to be weekly.
That's fine. I can cope with that.
Because on FXXXXXX at this point. I don't know what.
So did Disney own it now then?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, because they own
Interesting.
that section, don't they? Thought it's being a bitch. Yeah, what about the episode when they try to leave Philly and they got the trailer and they go to the gypsy market and they try to barter, but they actually haggle, not barter. And they get the wicker chairs and then like they burn the wicker chairs and then like Charlie and Dennis pass out.
Can't
that
remember
one?
it. No.
Oh,
What series is that?
season 5?
Ah shit. No, I have no idea.
It's just they go to Philly and then Dee turns up in a new car. She's like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" Like, "Oh, god damn it!" I used to.
Oh yeah, I remember the car. It's
And
the
then
Chrysler and the purple
they
one.
end up taking because they hit a guy. Mac hits a guy with a bottle over the head, and the bike goes under the car. Dennis's car's ruined, so they have to go back to the bar.
Fucking
and
speaking of bike, Country Mac. Oh my god.
Country Mac, yeah, Country
He
Mac. Yeah.
dies. That's so funny.
Shut
Mac.
its bitch. Nah, man.
Country Mac's
Mac.
amazing.
Oh yeah, how can you Mac Day? Yeah, that's one of the best episodes. Country Mac's the best.
Yeah.
Holy shit, there's 2 of them. Honestly, man, that is
The way he dies is so funny.
stupid. Yeah.
It's
I
so
love how
funny.
like they were like, "Oh, he's awesome. That's going to join the gang," and then he dies, and they're like, "Actually, he's kind of irresponsible. He always had a drink in his like." They just switch instantly,
Yeah.
like because they think they're like
They're so fickle.
they're so yeah. Oh, it's unbelievable, man. But yeah, in Bruges, I just want to talk about like the humor of it, and
Very
like
dark,
how it's
black comedy.
it's not meant to be funny, but it is, and this thing it's just the humor just kills. It's just
black
it's my type.
comedy.
Yeah, it's the black comedy. Yeah, it's just.
And
This conversation now, he's talking about like, was it a fat retarded black girl on a seesaw opposite a dwarf?
Yeah.
Like, but there's a bit in the script actually where he goes on and off on one about the quotes fat black retarded girl on a seesaw, and he's like Ken says, "Oh, what have you got against this?" And he's like, "Oh, when I was younger, this happened. It didn't. It was too long." So like the context makes no sense in the film, but then it turns into a joke, which is actually just even funnier anyway. But yeah, no, this whole film, man, the humor, Ralph Fiennes as well.
Ralph Fiennes, another superstar. I think he stands out in everything. I can't remember if we mentioned. Do you watch Handmaid's Tale?
No.
Shit, man, you need to get on Handmaid's Tale. I can't sell Handmaid's Tale to you enough. It's insane.
That's the one with Elizabeth Moss, right?
Yeah,
From
Mad Men. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told to watch that.
I mean, so it's a hard.
I'd rather read the book first. I think it's something I want to read the book first, and then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know it's a hard watch. It's graphic, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's worth it, and I think it might be the most beautiful show I've ever seen.
Yeah.
If I was making anything, let me tell you, I would poach a lot of the staff from that show. Honestly, it's phenomenal. Like just the costume design, it's
Is that what you're gonna? Is that your recommendation for me this week?
I don't know. It's a bit heavy.
Yeah.
But I would recommend getting into it. And like I said, it is a hard watch, so stick with it because it is worth it. But his son is in it,
Oh, was he?
And he's amazing in it.
Wait, hang on. I didn't know he had a son, so...
Yeah, his son's quite a famous actor. Yeah, he's amazing in it as well, man.
You mean his son, or do you mean his brother, Joseph?
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's his son.
The one who plays William Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love.
Oh, I don't. We'll have a look now. Hold on.
He probably has a kid, because he's in his 50s, like.
Oh, Joseph Fiennes, yeah, his brother.
Brother, yeah.
Yes, his brother's in it. And he's amazing in it. He's phenomenal. In fact, almost every time I watch it, I think I want to see him in a film as a young Voldemort. Because he would be able to pull it off. Because he is a lot like his brother.
Yeah, okay.
His mannerisms and it's just his face. He sounds like him.
He's usually like, you know, the Dillon brothers.
Yeah.
Matt and the other one.
The other one.
Kevin. The one I like better, actually, because of Entourage.
Like the athlete.
Matt, like, there's always one, and there's like the younger one who's just like
the Baron Casey.
Yeah. But Joseph Fiennes, he played William Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love.
Yeah.
Which is I recommend.
Because he looks young enough to be his son.
Oh, maybe 10 years younger than him, maybe something like
that.
Yeah,
oh man, he's...
Check it, you on it right now, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, he's aged better
Pretty
than his
sure
brother.
Rafe is like 56.
Shit, he's 49, he's almost 50.
How old's Rafe then? I used to call him Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah, but that's because that's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, he's like...
But that's American.
So he's that's the American...
Him. How old's he?
8 years.
He's 56, so 57. Was that close?
Yeah.
Nice.
Man.
What a guess.
He looks young enough to be his son. And honestly, he could pull off a young Voldemort. Make it happen.
I think it's because he's got hair.
Yeah.
That adds to it, you know. Yeah, Ray Fiennes, what an incredible actor, man. Like, I think he hasn't got an Oscar, and I think he deserves one.
He does deserve one.
Alright, we got to pause a second, right? This is the ugliest dog ever.
No,
I can't. I hate
all
saying,
dogs.
I hate saying that. I feel bad for saying it. It's like that baby being knocked up. You know, when like he's in the gynecologist, and turns on that baby's just like staring at him. Fucking freaky. This bit we waved to the midget.
And he ignored him.
I waved to you the other day. You didn't say
Why
that.
didn't you wave back?
I was on a very strong horse tranquilizer. I wasn't waving alone to anyone except maybe a horse.
I like how childish his reaction
You little
is.
fucking cunt. That's for John Lennon. I don't know.
No, he's lovely.
Actually, no, mine. Sorry.
His little pop eye.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. No, he just looks a bit like his nose area is kind
his
of
nose,
like,
yeah, it's too long.
It's too long. No, I take that back, actually. It's a beautiful looking dog. I love all dogs. I hate cats.
You've got like
I got 4
cats.
I know. No, I like my one. I like this one cat I have because it sits on me. The other 3 can go in the bin. Like, I don't like this shot where like I like this bit where he transitions into like the backstory.
Yeah.
I just hate that one shot where it's like slow motion
kids.
Why?
It's a bit
weird.
It's tacky, isn't it?
It's tacky. It is tacky. But this is his first feature film. Give it
Do you know
this guy is from theatre background, hence the dialogue heavy.
Do you know what? I doubt you've probably seen it, but this film reminds me of a really old horror film. Both because of the setting and the style it's filmed.
Gothic as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah, and
I think it's because of the Bruges.
The slow-mo shots, like the way the camera focuses, everything about the whole style of it is a lot like Don't Look Now. Have you seen that?
Don't Look Now.
1973.
No, I haven't. No, Don't Look Now.
So it's about a couple who their daughter's been killed, so they go to Venice, obviously to try and get over it. But the father starts seeing the daughter everywhere.
Don't Look Now. Wow. Is anyone famous in that? Is that like...
Probably, man.
Don't Look Now.
It was huge back in the time.
I don't want to say it, but what's his name now? The guy who retired recently.
The scene is really famous. There's a really famous scene where... You may have seen the scene where he's approaching the girl and she's in like a red raincoat.
Yeah,
and then
I know the one. Donald Sutherland.
Yeah.
I know the one. Yeah, I know the... I'm aware of the film. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot like in Bruges in style.
Okay.
Obviously, the story's completely different, but the filming style and everything is...
I'll check that on my list.
It always comes to mind when I watch this. I'm sure there's a newer version, but I don't think I've seen it.
There's deleted scenes in this. I think I remember seeing where they show a young Harry and Ken, and I think they show them the aftermath of the murder of Ken's wife.
Yeah, I think
they go to murder.
I was going to bring it up later, but do you think there is room for a sequel or a prequel?
I don't want to say it, if I'm honest.
I don't want to see it, but I think there is room for a prequel.
I would like
how those two got together.
Even if it was a script form, like that, I'd be fine with that. I don't think you need to spend money to get that film made. It probably won't be as well received as this because you just, do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't mind seeing a young version of this. You could have Donald Gleason playing, his dad as a young Ken, like. Maybe not Ray Fiennes. Joseph Fiennes could play his brother, because he's his son. The funny thing about this story is the fact that Martin McDonagh actually went to Bruges one night. I think he said something along the lines of he went there because he just wanted to get drunk and fuck hookers, essentially. So he got there and he thought it was the most boring place on earth, but he also enjoyed it. And I think this story is based on
like his
certain sides of him. So obviously one side of him is Ken, and he enjoyed the tourist side of it, but he's mainly Ray. And I think like I identify with that because I'm the same on holiday. When I went to Amsterdam, we went all the museums. I was half in, half out. I was just like, oh, can we just go on holiday and enjoy ourselves? And then maybe the second time round, because I've seen everything twice.
It's like you feel I don't want a responsibility to respect the culture. So
you have to do it. Like maybe like a day or two you go there and then you spend the next day just chilling and stuff. But yeah, I'm more of a Ray when it comes to like city holidays. It's just I just want to.
I don't like city breaks. I mean, I fucking camping every chance I get. I'm a little earthworm. I run around naked in the woods and shit on logs and stuff. So I can't do city breaks.
Nah.
It's all wild places, like Australia. Ooh.
To be fair though, I did enjoy
rub those black widows on my legs and roll around with the snakes and swim with the crocodiles. That's more me.
Yeah, I think I've read the script for this like 20 times this year.
Didn't you say you read it on a plane? Was it this or? Oh no, you said it's The Matrix.
I read The Matrix on the plane. Yeah,
interesting.
I was sitting there
we'll
between
leave that one. I think
I was sitting there in between Karen's grandparents, and because I was like, oh okay, this is it, right? And we were in the plane where like we have the emergency door, and I was thinking, oh fuck me, I don't have this responsibility. Like, I'm gonna yeet myself out, like leave everyone else. Yeah, so I was like, oh, what am I to do now? I had a book with me. I was reading An Actor Prepares by Stanislavski, like the old method acting and stuff. I was like, it's just too heavy for me right now. I'm just gonna have some light reading and whatever. So I thought, oh shit, I have screenplays on my phone. Right. Of course I do. So I was like, well, what will take long enough? I'll get The Matrix. Lord of the Rings would be too intense.
Lord of the Rings, that's just long.
Like I had all three, and I was like, no, if I read one, I'm going to have to read all three, and I haven't got time to read all three. I'll just sit on the plane like, we can't leave yet. I am still on 2 towers. Can you give me a while? Yeah. Come back in like 2 hours.
Take another round.
Take another round, guys. Go back to Bristol and come back. So I read The Matrix. Yeah. That was fun reading The Matrix on the plane.
Yeah, I mean, I bet that's a hard script. I bet that's a rough
hard script to just I got like 20 pages and I thought I can't give up now. I'm already there. Intense, but I bought the book version of this. You can buy on Amazon. It's like 10 quid and it's like a nice little book. And got this. I got that. Not this and 3 Billboards.
That's pretty sweet. It's cool that he does things like that because that's like,
I wish he had 7 Psychopaths.
Especially when as you said, they're quite cult films.
He's known as a theatre writer.
Yeah. I think that very much comes across.
It's quite a lot. He's quite a lot of theatre productions. Was it The Cripple of Inishman?
Yeah.
Is that how you say Inishman? Probably wrong. I'm pretty sure Daniel Radcliffe played the character once, maybe like 2014. There's like a few things online. He's really good. Like,
don't suppose you've watched Swiss Army Man yet?
No, I haven't.
It's insane.
I watched American Vandal though.
Yeah.
Not all of it. I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes, and it's amazing.
That's what I've been watching since I finished Always Sunny. I'm about 3 episodes in. I mean, I've watched them both.
I just watched the one where like they've started interviewing the Spanish teacher. And there's a conspiracy now. They're like,
and they think with the tires.
She's the one with she's the one who cancelled the food or whatever, and then
brought it back.
Yeah,
and put the boy up to lie in.
Yeah. I'm gonna say who do you think it is, but you've seen it.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to talk about it without spoiling it.
I wish I could. I'll make sure I watch the entire season 1.
There's some
by next Sunday.
It's so juicy. I just hope you're paying attention.
I am. It's good. I have some ideas, right. But I'm not gonna
bounce your ideas off me. Let me hear them.
I don't know, because you're just gonna give me a look, and I'm just gonna be wrong.
No, I won't.
Um,
All right. What I will say is, at this point, it is very possible to know exactly who drew the dicks. It's very possible to know.
there's a few options because there's I got like 5 or 6 people who I.
There's obviously Dylan himself. I mean,
Yes.
he's obviously the suspect. I think the ginger guy is cleared because obviously there's
I'm just thinking in like
footage.
It's Always Sunny thing with the hoop up the bed, and it's like, me. I did them. I did them
I think they
all.
all-
I did one there, but she was talking about doing them.
Uh,
We blacked out. I did one right now. What do you think did it? Well, the two main guy, the camera operator and the
Sam and the other guy. I forget
the
his
other
name.
guy, Jim, whatever. I don't think it's them.
Peter
Peter.
Maldonado.
Yeah, that's the one.
Sam Peter.
I don't think it's them too.
Right, no, yeah, it's not those.
They can't be those two
I don't
because,
think
yeah.
it's so much of a spoiler to say. It's not those two.
So we have Dylan. We have the ginger kid, the one who was like a lion.
It's not him because there's security footage of that. That's, I think, that might be a spoiler. No, that's
No, I've seen
definitely
that.
sure. Yeah, the security
Yeah.
footage that does clear him.
Yeah. Like they haven't like said that he's cleared right now,
Well,
but like
He didn't spray it himself. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean he wasn't in on it.
yeah. A part of me, right? I think it's just the fucking teacher.
The Spanish teacher.
Yeah. Just solely because it's just like
to get him excluded.
yeah. That's obvious, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
How many episodes? I think is it 8 episodes or 6?
I think there might be 8.
Oh man, honestly, it's so good. I love it.
I think the part of the reason I haven't watched as well, I thought they were like 50-minute episodes, but they're like half hour.
It's That's
like,
mean it's
oh, that's-
very easy to binge it.
American. I'm gonna end up like reading a.
Oh god, no, don't.
I'm gonna see how many episodes there are. So
I think it's my favorite hidden gem.
yeah,
I don't see many people talking about it because I know so many people that love those type of documentaries, but the serious ones
yeah,
that I feel like if they watched it, they just wouldn't get it. They wouldn't appreciate like what it's trying to do, and I think it's just flown under the radar, and it should be soaring. It should be soaring right next to the sun because it's brilliant.
I remember like I posted like I had a memory the other day, and I shared the trailer for the first season like 2
Yeah.
years ago,
Yeah, man.
and I just didn't watch it. But it's amazing. Jimmy Tatro, man. I'll say it again. He's just hilarious.
The whole thing is brilliant. Like I said, it becomes very easy to forget that it's fake
Mhm.
because, again, like I said, you have all these twists and turns where you get so invested, you're genuinely shocked. You forget that it's a story.
You're like, how?
Yeah, you're like, oh my god, I can't believe a teacher would do that, and it's like, oh well,
It's
they
a very
wouldn't.
spoofers.
Yeah.
Like,
And the other teacher was Mr. Kraz. the one
Oh,
who's trying to
yeah,
be
yeah.
cool. Oh my god, what a bell end.
he's hilarious though.
Oh, he's great. There's some good stuff to come from him.
Yeah, that's the one I watched the episode where he says that she cancelled it and brought it back, and that's pretty much what I watched. I think that's episode 3.
I think I'm on the same point now. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I've watched like 5, but it's I'll watch that by next Sunday though. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, get through series 1, and then we'll discuss it, and then we'll do a bit of series 2 then.
I really hope I'm right though. I really think it could be her. She's on my list. She's number 1 on my list right now. Number 2 was the ginger kid.
Okay.
I felt like he did. I think he had like he just had a thing against.
I think at this point when I first watched it, I think I was very much on the teacher train as well. Her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I would have agreed with you at the time. I was very much on that train, but like I said, I just blasted the whole series in one go. 'Cause I
Yeah.
just couldn't. I had to do it.
I don't know. Is there there's probably other characters who turn up as well that you haven't met? Well, not really. It'd have to be, otherwise it'd be easier to guess.
No, there's no more characters now. No, at least obviously none that are important enough where I remember them. Nah.
No.
Nah, it's more about who's already turned up and
I just want to say how funny this scene is here with
in the
the
restaurant.
Canadian guy. Yeah,
yeah.
he's the only person who's actually been in all of his films. So he's this guy, the Canadian guy in Seven Psychopaths. He's like one of the he's one of Woody Harrelson's he's his right hand man, and then he's also in Three Billboards End as like a cop. He's also Woody Harrelson's like right hand man essentially. He's like the desk sergeant kind of thing. That's what John Lennon, you Yankee fucking cunt. Oh, a bottle. No, don't bother. Oh, I love the best thing about that, right?
Such a good callback, innit?
Yeah, because when I say call back, if it comes to that, like he's talking about the the man with no one cries. Like, what's a 50-year-old lollipop man doing fucking karate?
What if someone comes out with a ball?
Well, the ball is fucking different, isn't it? Someone come at you with a ball. He said, well, also like fists can still kill a man. He's like, fucking ball, man. I never hit one.
She's in Harry Potter as well, isn't she?
She's Fleur Delacroix or something. She's the Bo Battens. Is it Bo Battens? I thought you might know. I don't know. You have to know if you're a Harry Potter fan.
No, I'm a Harry
You
Potter fan.
don't like magic.
Ironic, isn't it?
Ironic. Come on. Isn't that ironic? What do you think?
It's almost as if I grew up getting sick of people asking me if I went to Hogwarts.
Where's the accepting there, man? It takes a while for Ray fans to come in, though, doesn't it? I think this is the first bit now he's ringing. He's like, where the fuck were you yesterday?
Isn't this bit only just his voice as well?
It's just his voice, yeah.
And then we see him later go mad at his
partner. It's when Ken, it's when Ken sends Ray off on the train.
On the train. Where he gets
he's
sent back
just like, listen to that, Harry. I don't know where that train's going, but Ray's on it, and he just like fucking beats his phone like.
When he goes to kill him, but he's about to kill himself.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's a matter of fucking principle, on it. Fucking shoots. Oh, that is fucking nuts, though. And he's just like, it's the fucking dwarf. It's very clever.
It's clever, yeah. It is clever.
It's such a clever film.
I think it's a very smart spoof. It's a very clever spoof.
You think it's a spoof?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think it's a spoof. I just feel like.
No, yeah, I think it is. Like I said, just the whole cliche dodges, like the bad guy at the end where he does just kill himself, and
yeah. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's. But I didn't really think about that kind of thing.
Yeah, man. And again, when he gets robbed, rather than just the typical action film where he gets robbed, he fucking does him like when he blinds him. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
And at the bell tower, any normal film like this, now you just kill him and that would be it. And then, but that just doesn't happen.
Yeah, they just have a chat, don't they?
Yeah, do you mean it's? I know. I don't think it's a very.
How can I?
Yeah, I think it's a very clever spoof film, a very subtle one.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Got a point there. Oh, this bit is just long. One. Doesn't mean he's gone. Go check out the door. It's like a fucking.
So pedantic, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh God.
I think that's why Dean likes this film so much, because he's like that.
He's like Harry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's his favourite quote as well, where he calls her an inanimate object.
You're an inanimate fucking object.
The woman who plays his wife is in The Office.
Is she?
Yeah, second season.
Or is she like a main character or just like in one episode?
No, she's in all the episodes of the last series.
Yeah.
She plays a new one of the people who comes over with the. Oh no, I'm lying. She's not. She's in the Christmas specials.
Oh, okay.
But still, there's 2 episodes, 2.5 hour episodes. So.
Hour and a half.
Mm.
I've only watched the first 2 episodes of The Office.
Oh, disgusting.
I'm
oh my
sorry.
God, you're not even at peak yet. Oh my God, wait till you get to.
No, actually, it might be 3. The last one I watched is when he throws the shoe over the building. It's like
he's thrown a shoe over the pub. What have you ever done? Oh, fucking pub quiz. Oh, don't talk about Spock. Spock was dealt with there and then. Don't bring Spock up again. Man, that's one of my favourite episodes.
I think
pub
it's
quiz.
just because every time I watch it, I get like 3 episodes
Dostoevsky,
I get into it and then I don't watch it for a while. I just forget about it. And then I have to go, I have to watch it again from the start, so I'm sick of rewatching
it. That pub episode's amazing. Finchy, Chris Finch, bloody good rat.
Oh, man.
Hey,
that guy's in everything though, isn't he?
Chris Finchy. And everything he's in, I call him Finchy. Honestly, if he's a voiceover in an advert, I have to say Finchy. It's like Tourette's.
He is in everything. He was in Game of Thrones.
I love him. He's amazing. Yeah,
he's one of Theon's. He knocks Theon out.
Yeah,
season 2.
He's in The Witch.
The Witch, yeah.
He does loads of voiceovers. He's in.
The Witch is the weirdest one I've seen him in. Yeah. Like
he's been in Peaky Blinders, which the new series starts tonight.
Course, yeah. Is it?
Yep.
fuck, I thought I had more time than that.
No.
Oh, it's 24.
That's alright though, because then you can just do the whole series in one. You would just do the whole series in one.
Oh, it was. I was gonna.
Have you not watched it?
I've watched the first season in
Banging.
when I was in media studies in college. But I was off about it because Rob. You had Rob.
I loved Rob. Yeah.
Were you in media?
Yeah, I was in media. Yeah.
You were in media with me though, were you?
No, I was in with Grundy.
Oh yeah.
Katie and.
Oh yeah.
Because Katie, it was weird as fuck. Right, the first time we went to.
Oh, Katie was in my class. No, I had Sophie Lockie in mine. My film. Hello, people.
Katie was definitely though, because it was weird as fuck. Because I sat in there, and I sat next to Grundy, and she sat literally the complete opposite end of the room, and she kept fucking staring at me. I remember when we were sitting in that spot, and they kept walking past like 50 times a day for like a week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Creeps. Yeah.
That was really early. That
was like the first few weeks.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that's when they become friends with them because they forced themselves on us by walking past us.
That's how we got into that whole bit, and we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
That happened. Oh, there was 5 months.
5 months, mate. It was like 3 years for me.
No, I mean yeah, fair enough. What were we even talking about? We just ran off on a ramble at college.
Rob. You were going to tell me something about Rob?
Yeah, so Peaky Blinders. Rob's like he put.
Oh, he's from Birmingham as well.
We watched. You must have watched that as well.
Yeah,
you watched the same stuff as us.
Yeah.
Curb, and he actually let us watch the entire episodes of Curb. Peaky Blinders. He would do what my friends Josh and Will did to me with Lord of the Rings. He would watch an episode, and then if he didn't finish it, the next one he put the next one on. And it's like, Rob, we haven't seen the ending, but he thought we'd all go home and watch. It's like, no, this is college work. I'm gonna do this year. Do you know what I mean? So
I loved Rob.
It took a few years off that, and I started watching it again a few weeks back because someone in work was just started watching, and she said it was really good. And I was like, oh, okay, I did like the first season. I do like Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4 seasons out now, or 3, and then the new one.
This will be series 5.
Series 5. Oh,
yeah.
There's only a few episodes though, isn't it? Like 6.
6 each series, I think. Yeah.
That's 12. That's quite a few hours. 24 hours.
It's well worth it. It's a good show.
Yeah, it's pretty
especially
good.
For a
I like Paul
BBC
Anderson
show.
as Arthur Shelby. He's great.
Yeah.
I don't like Joe Cole or the younger one.
It's
just his voice just a bit too
I could take or leave him.
Yeah. Doesn't he leaves at one point though, I remember reading.
Oh, that would be a spoiler, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be a spoiler. So obviously he's either killed or kidnapped or done something, so it can't go right. They're quite smart though as well, isn't it? Like, I think the only problem I would have with this film is that every character is too smart.
Yeah.
For their own good. Do you know what I mean? I feel like obviously Ray's
really unbalanced because he's thick
unbalanced.
as shit.
He's thick as shit, but he's actually quite...
He's very like witty and sharp. Yeah. Like the way he speaks is too smart for his character.
That's what I mean. It's just like there's bits that kind of slide in.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah, I get that.
Why would Ray say the word prerequisite?
Yeah,
like what?
He's too sharp for what his character presents.
But then again, maybe it's just because he's like more. I want to say innocent because obviously it's his first job. He's
naive.
He's naive. It's his first kind of like. He's just kind of gone into this job.
Yeah, this is
so maybe that
the life he's used to, and he's got into it, messed up his first time, and now he's just mangled.
Yeah. This film just escalates, doesn't it?
Oh god, yeah, it's an absolute
like
shit
really
show,
well, really well.
Oh yeah, it's well paced,
perfectly paced. I would say, yeah. This is one of my top 5.
But again, I think that's like you said, he's got a theatre background. That's what I think it shows in the films because the structure is very, like as it is like scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. Do you know what I mean? So it is like a theatre production.
Oh, was the bit when he's like offering him the exploding rounds and he's like
the dum-dums.
The dum-dums. He's like, maybe I shouldn't, but I will. And he just grabs a fucking hand. Oh man,
but I love clever writing because that's how any mistakes the dwarf for kid. That's what it is. That's the theatre background. Every scene has a purpose. Like nothing exists just for the sake of just exposition. It exists to move the story along.
I gotta be right. There we go. That beer changed. Continuity. I can't miss it now. I always miss it. I always have to know. I always notice it. Sorry. Christ. My words today are off. Leffe. This reminds me of Amsterdam, though. The beer. There, up it. I always feel like he's going to chip the bottom of the glass and
Like,
it's just going to go everywhere. And to him, that'll be like a shower. I'll put that in there. Be a sad old ugly little man.
Oh, fuck, man. Where he chops him in the neck. I think is
You don't know
one
karate.
of the funniest scenes ever. I used to absolutely crease me like way back when I first watched this. It's one of those scenes where I'd rewind it and watch it like 5 times.
You don't know karate.
You know karate.
Ah!
It's the way he like falls.
He's like-
It's funny as hell.
Short arse.
Oh, and that alone makes the hour and a half worth watching this film. Such a funny scene.
It's a pretty film as well. Gotta give it that. Some shots are questionable.
He knows how to make use of his location, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, I think I would probably like to shoot on location as well if I had the option. Especially somewhere like here, you could get away with it. Like my bit here is like, where up until this point now is he contemplating suicide? Because
Yeah.
I know he is, but it hasn't really like focused on it too much enough to bring it back. So then he's just kind of like in the park about to shoot himself, and it's like, right, how do we get here? We know how he was there in the start, but like nothing.
What triggers
Nothing
the decision
through
to
the
go
start of the
and
film up
do
until
it?
this point did they actually have a trigger for him
Yeah.
other than the kid? Because why would he like randomly wake up after like a coke binge and think about killing the kid? Do you know what I mean, it's likely because of like PTSD, I guess, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
No, I
me,
get
it's
you.
just
It
me
does-
overthinking and being
yeah.
like, it just doesn't
It
feel
does-
like it doesn't bring an extra level
Yeah,
into an element.
It does come out of nowhere.
But like it's been established that he is suicidal anyway.
You just don't get to
It's
see
just,
the trigger.
you know, exactly. And the fact that like this guy clearly cares more about his job and about this guy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's contemplating actually doing it
Kill him.
because he knows that if he doesn't kill him, he'll get killed
He's gonna get
himself.
killed
So
anyway,
it's
yeah.
kind of just like a
Catch-22.
yeah. Alcos, yes.
Is he going on to you about the fucking Alcos?
Christmas time. I always think this is the guy from Leon the Professional.
It does.
Jean Reno, innit?
That's good fun.
Yeah, it's good fun. Kind of like nooks and crannies. It's just kind of got like a similar humor to with like Taika Waititi, Jim and Climate
Yeah.
bits. Like these, like just like
Random moments.
tangents of like alcoves and shit like that. It's weird. I always feel like a part of me, if you've seen Six Shooter, I know like it starts off that his wife has just died,
Right.
and he just goes back. The whole entire film is him on the train going back home, and this kid talking about him, and it just kind of goes up from there. But I always feel like that kind of film, kind of branched off into this in a way of like it kind of feels like that's his life,
Like a spiritual
like
prequel type.
spiritual prequel,
yeah.
where like instead of like his wife was murdered, she could have been murdered. At this point, you don't know how she died, but I think she says like she had a cancer or like a tumor or something, so she died. But I feel like it kind of like felt like that was the background for this character, and then he changed it to be his wife was murdered, and I feel like he maybe became a hitman to get back at the people who killed his wife, and I think that's how he became a hitman. Like, and if that's the case, I would actually like to see the story happen from.
That's what I was saying. I think there is room for it. Like, if they are going to do anything, it should be a prequel.
Him and Harry meeting and stuff, and
But again, like you said,
he's just getting the revenge on the person who murdered his wife. Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah,
Cast his son and
his son, his brother. Yeah,
yeah,
he must have a son.
he does. He's in Star Wars. He's General Hux.
Oh no, I was talking about Ray Fiennes.
Oh, Ray Fiennes. All right. I thought you meant or Brandon.
Hux. He must have a son, man. Gotta be.
Yeah, but it's whether his son's an actor, isn't it?
Well, I mean, Ice Cube's son wasn't an actor, and yet now he is.
He's in What's it called that with Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron? What If or
Long Shot.
Long Shot?
You think the like film at this point now is like coming up.
Coming up, yeah.
And
Climax.
it's just climaxing, and then it just
Flat
180 is like, it's just like, what the fuck? It's really depressing, isn't it?
It is depressing, yeah. That's when you like look past the comedy. I think if you going back to where I said, if you had 100 people in this, the people who wouldn't get or understand the comedy wouldn't
walk out.
Yeah, this film wouldn't land for them.
They wouldn't get through the first 10 minutes.
I think it's got a very
they'd
niche
laugh at maybe
audience.
like the fat Americans, and maybe
the more on the nose jokes,
You know.
absolutely. But I think once the dwarf drops the black and the white war, I think that would be the turn off.
Yeah. You're like, why? People don't understand. Like, I think a lot of people when they go to watch films don't understand that these are fucking characters. So anything they say and do is the character, not the writer. The writer is not a racist. The writer is not homophobic.
Exactly.
I hate people who do that. Like, Ricky Gervais gets a lot of shit like that as a comedian. People just don't know the context, and I think that like it's frustrating in a way.
It is very frustrating.
You can't, and you feel like you can't really express your creativity. Like, Tarantino gets a lot of shit for using certain words and using certain phrases and stuff like that. But it's like, that's what it's. I know it comes across like clearly he's writing characters like this on purpose. Which that in that case, then that is fair. But I'm just thinking of a character point of view. Where
and I
it's
get
just like,
It always depends on the context.
Yeah, it does. Maybe Tarantino wasn't the best example for that, actually, because but someone like Martin McDonagh, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't overuse the certain phrases or certain remarks and stuff as much as Tarantino does. So I think he gets away with it. Doesn't get any backlash from it. But then again, no one's really seen his films.
Like not much smaller.
Not saying not really. I mean, like millions of people have watched his films, but
in comparison, the grand scheme of things,
the grand scheme of things, it's not a blockbuster, is it? So, but yeah, man. Yeah, I think you'll love Seven Psychopaths, and you'll definitely love Three Billboards. You'll just love Sam Rockwell and Frances McDormand.
And that's the thing is, that's not me either. I normally don't care about reviews, but it was just, I remember it being slammed.
Why did you see that then? Because I think Rotten Tomatoes got like 80 or something.
I can't remember, but I'm talking about way back when it was out, first coming out.
Yeah. It's been out 7 years now.
Yeah.
82% Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. See any bad? Let's do that. Let's just check out some bad reviews. That should be a new segment.
Yeah.
We'll rate reviews.
Yeah.
On films
we review the reviews.
So we'll do In Bruges, because obviously that's what we're watching, not Seven Psychopaths.
I bet there's so many critics out there that just didn't.
Yeah, I want to know. Yeah. So I think what we should do is, if we think the film is bad, we look for good reviews. And then
okay, that
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's all right. That's fun.
Right, okay. We got In Bruges reviews. I don't think there's any bad reviews for this on mind. Really boring to watch. There's little to no sexual appeal from what I saw, and no action to be found. Not really funny either. It's just Colin Farrell, nothing special. Avoid this crap.
Who's that? That's got to be just some random.
Ali D, May 4th, 2008.
Yeah, but what, like, website? Who's he reviewing for?
This was on Metacritic.
Yeah, but this is just some random jabroni.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, it's random jabroni.
Sex appeal? What does he mean? What does he want sex appeal in it for? That makes no sense. So what does that contribute to the story?
No idea.
Knob.
Also, I thought I had a review for In Bruges, but I just got a review for the actual place. So bad, it's funny. There's no bad reviews for it, man. You can't.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find it. I think it's too late now. Everything's just like user reviews or like retrospectives.
I think I'll find. I tell you what we'll do is we'll go on Rotten Tomatoes and we'll read fresh or rotten, because then that's easier, small ones. We have a rotten one here now from Tom Charity from CNN.com. For all his movies, tough talk is a sometimes slipshod construction. How do you feel about that?
What was that? Sorry.
For all his movies, tough talk is a sometimes slipshod construction.
I don't know what he means.
I know.
Pass.
Yeah, fuck you, mate. In Bruges has some cracking lines in it, a cracking performance from Brendan Gleeson as Ken, and some very funny provocative jokes, but I still don't know. It's just all the violence that did me in.
It's not even that violent either. I mean, the very last thing with it is maybe a little bit gory, but that's still nothing.
It's a few shots. Like, there's another one now, the kind of movie that dabbles in playful illusions before it fizzles into a flat finale.
No,
what are you talking about?
Not. That's someone who turned off at the park and thought that was the finale.
Oh, clearly. Yeah.
Because, no.
It only gets better.
Yeah.
There's another one then. The handling of the violence seems like about that line about jesting at scars if you never felt a wound.
People are stupid, man.
No chit-chat passes by without an ornate bit of would-be profane drollery.
Do you know what's really annoying about these?
Yeah.
Is these people are obviously idiots.
Yeah.
But the way they're writing it in such like posh terms and almost poetic to try and sound intelligent. Fuck off. Knob.
Maybe it's just that cycle of hitman film escapades is played out for the time being, but In Bruges might have been better off using a silencer.
Now see, that's someone who didn't understand that it's a spoof of those films. This is a spoof of those films. That's someone who hasn't understood it. 10 out of 10 would fight that prick. That's my review.
There you go. There's no more. Keep going now. Oh, the unbelievable sensitive hitman trifle might have worked if it was just a travelogue about the Belgian Flemish fairy tale medieval city of Bruges.
Yeah, but then what's the film?
Yeah.
What's the film then? Is that what, them just walking around fucking Bruges?
I'd watch that. Well, like some sort of like Before Sunrise.
But come on. This is someone again who's just missed the point of the plot.
Yeah. There's as the ironic contrast between historic Flemish beauty and modern vulgarity and violence increases, the movie becomes overdetermined in its twist of fate plotting and over-reliant of thuggish humour.
I can understand that one. I get that a bit, maybe.
This is a good one from Susan Granger, right? Offbeat and off-putting unless you're really heavily into guilt and sins and hell and all of that.
Oh, that's a Christian, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the last thing we need in this house.
This is another one now, sorry. Has trouble balancing the movie's twisted humour and explosive violence, creating glaring shifts in tone that make watching In Bruges a wild, if only sporadically satisfying trip.
I can understand someone having that opinion.
Yeah.
Because it is a bit like that. But that's someone that's fair enough. It didn't land with them. But some of those comments are just people who just either haven't understood it or it's just gone completely over their heads.
I'll do one more. Gleeson and Farrell have a fine natural chemistry, so it's a shame when circumstances change and rob the film of its greatest asset, especially when the charm is replaced by silly shootouts that leave the audience stranded in an unintended purgatory.
Again, I can appreciate that because I mean, for someone like us, yeah, they're right. The last sort of shootout with him and Harry, I suppose, could drag out a bit long for you if you're not enjoying the film. So I can appreciate that point of view. That's fair enough. But still, those ones who some people just completely missed the point.
Yeah. Well, that was a weird thing to do there.
That's why I don't think normal people should be allowed to fucking comment on
Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with like restaurant review, like Yelp reviewers, shit like that. No, get off it. Oh man, he's such a good actor. That grin.
I can't see
so much. He'd be amazing in a Star Wars film.
Yeah.
He'd make a really good Sith Lord.
I would love to have seen him play the character that Ben Mendelsohn played in Rogue One.
Krennic?
Maybe, yeah. He's just kind of, don't know.
Nah, he's good as Krennic. He's part of the latest Throne book, which I've now finished.
Yeah.
Which I'm very shocked to say is completely skippable.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't understand why they've done it, because it just... It's spoiled by Rebels because it takes place in between like a couple of episodes in the last series of Rebels. So there's no like tension because you know what's gonna you know what happens to him, and so it's just, I don't know. It's a strange book, man. It brings nothing new to the table, really. It's a bit all over the place, which is disappointing for a Throne book because they're normally very good.
Yeah. Well, talking about Star Wars, we might as well bring in news for the week.
Oh,
so we've got D23. few little things. Not as many as Comic-Con.
It's been a lot, though.
But it's been a lot in one contained space. Where do you want to start? We'll start with Star Wars, seeing as
we're on it. So the Mandalorian trailer dropped.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it as of yet. I purposely stayed away from it for this.
We're going to film his reaction as well.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi thing, yeah. I'm not that excited for that.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't...
The only time it can be placed is between episodes 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And
that's fine, though. That's years of stuff to do. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't care.
I just don't care.
I'd be very interested to see if they show us a live-action version of a certain scene from Rebels. Again, it's the Thrawn thing. We know what happens to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Do you mean this? We know. Or, I mean, people who read know.
I know, but maybe there's so many years of his life and adventures he can get up to. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I would love to see it. I liked him. He was my favourite bits about the prequel trilogy.
Don't get me wrong, Ewan McGregor is phenomenal, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'm amazed that he's back. But I can't see him bringing a plot to the table that I'm going to care enough about. He's never going to bump into Vader, so...
That we know of?
No, he won't.
It's just a hard no.
Yeah.
He just fucking won't.
I mean, there's certain things where if you read and watch things, then there's not much more. That's why I'm not that hyped about the new series of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the stuff that's in those trailers have already been covered in novels because they thought they weren't ever going to bring Clone Wars back.
Yeah.
So I know what's going to happen already, and it's very much the same with the Obi-Wan thing, where I think I know enough to know what the series is going to do anyway, and what they have to do now because that's the canon.
Yeah, that's fair. Or they could change it a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll see.
I'd love to see I would love to see a live action version of a scene from Rebels. Yeah. That would be very cool to see.
I don't know. I have faith.
And a certain form of Darth.
I feel like Disney. You know, they got.
I got faith.
They got the money. They haven't really let me down on anything that I've personally been interested in. And plus, because they own fucking everything, they have the budget to do whatever. Like even their smaller things, as in we'll get onto it in a minute, but things like the Mandalorian and this Kenobi show, they're gonna have massive budgets, like probably the same scale.
Oh god, yes.
Probably a little bit less than Game of Thrones.
I mean, just the amount of stuff they're releasing alone is billions worth. I mean, just the number of series.
Yeah,
I think Disney Plus is going to be a huge hitter.
Yeah.
I think Netflix is probably having a lot of crisis meetings.
Yeah, definitely. I just really hope this Spider-Man thing's resolved soon. It probably has. I mean, at this point, I haven't seen any solid proof that it is completely done.
Right.
From because we need, unless you have a statement through Sony or Disney, it's still in the mix. It's still rumors at this point.
Right. Whatever this is, this breaks down to either one of two things. Nothing else. One of these two things. It's either Sony are holding out for a lot more money than what Disney are offering, or Sony thinks they don't need Marvel. It's one of those two things. It's got to be. Do you mean? I think
if Sony,
I don't think it's that Sony don't want the deal. Do you mean I think it's one of those two things?
I think they had a good deal, but I think it's fair that I'm not saying it's fair money. I'm just talking hypothetically, if life wasn't all about money and just it's just giving out IPs and stuff. Anyway, I think it's fair in a logistical way that Disney are asking for a bit more, considering they're only making 5% off $1 billion thing. I mean, Sony are making a lot of money off it. I mean, 50-50, no.
And that's
I think
without
they
would never have been able to do the Venom spin-off without Marvel launching Spider-Man. They'd never have done it.
I think they both know
that
now.
Wasn't a success, but it was a financial success. But I feel that's only because of the Spider-Man.
The only problem is now, it's easier for Sony to bring Spider-Man in than it is for Marvel to take Spider-Man out, because you can keep Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but he'll have to become a different Spider-Man.
So he's unfollowed Sony on Twitter, isn't he? And he's not happy about it.
He's contractually obliged with another two.
Yeah, I mean, he could buy out of his contract.
He could, but do you think he will?
Imagine if Disney pay it for him. Imagine if Disney buy out his contract.
Yeah, but then
because they could do
stand
that.
for the rights, though.
No, I know, but they could still have Tom Holland.
That's true, but it's someone else though.
So
Yeah, but I think just like
multiverse.
I think,
and also that Deadpool idea I quite like.
I think it's just something about it where it's gonna get resolved at some point purely because they know.
Oh yeah, it's gonna cause a lot of chips on the table.
Especially Marvel's end. I think Disney would be shitting themselves. But I think it's a lot of things happening.
Dude, I think the opposite. I think Sony are shitting themselves. I think Sony is just posturing. I think they're just holding out for as much as they can get.
That's fair. But
it's unfathomable to me. I can't see it being anything else because I just can't see Sony being that stupid. Like I said, it's all about money, and if it is, surely there's one person high enough up in Sony who's got the authority to sit down and say, look, we're going to make a lot more money if we let Marvel do this. There's got to be.
Yeah.
And I think it is just...
But then again, at the same time, it is Sony's biggest IP.
Yeah, but only because of Marvel now. I mean, the Spider-Man series is dead.
No, it wasn't, because Raimi's films, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man 1 is the largest domestic for a superhero film, isn't it?
Those first two, absolutely. Spider-Man 3 killed the franchise.
Clearly.
The Amazing Spider-Man is unspoken.
Sharon,
exactly. I mean, Spider-Man was dying its death.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
And it's going to die a death again. Now, and Venom's proof of that, because that Venom film isn't good.
No,
it made a lot of money, but it's not good. And that just goes to show that, I don't know, Sony haven't got it in
them. With 4 Lions as well, it didn't even...
Yeah. And I can't fathom a world where there's just not one person in Sony who's just got a bit of sense.
Is Amy Pascal still like...
I don't know who that is.
She's the one who produces a lot of, most of Spider-Man.
She like Kevin Feige.
Yeah, very much. Well, yeah, I think we could talk about Spider-Man for days, so let's just move on.
Yeah, I mean...
Other Marvel things...
I love the Deadpool idea that I sent you, where they have him, where they just have Tom Holland as Tom Holland. That would be incredible.
He has Tobey Maguire and Andrew
Imagine how much of a slap in the face that would be to Sony. That would be some...
Because he can use that. They can't... Yeah.
That would be incredible. That would be big balls. That would ruin any deal.
That'd be good. Right, I'm going to get up Marvel's Disney panel. There's a few things that were announced, and...
there was She-Hulk.
We got She-Hulk.
Moon Knight. There was 2 other series. If I remember, one of them shocked me quite a bit. I didn't expect it. I think Doctor Strange.
No, Doctor Strange. We got Black Panther 2.
Right.
Ryan Coogler and Kevin Feige announced Black Panther 2 will be released May 6th, 2022.
Colin Namor is the villain for that now.
Oh, at this point, yeah, I think they could probably get Namor by that time. Yeah, that'd be really good. I think it's time to introduce him. Miss Marvel.
Earthquakes Under the Ocean wasn't just a throwaway line. It's definitely they're bringing him in.
That was
Miss Marvel series.
Miss Marvel, yeah.
That
was going to be a film, but I think it works better as a TV show.
Do you know what? I can't help but wonder if that's a reaction to controversy and the backlash.
No, I think if you take in these new TV shows into account, right, and they got the films, I think Phase 4 is going to completely shift what the MCU was before. The MCU was kind of like in a kind of chronological order, except for some bits. Yeah.
I mean, it's much easier to do series.
But this is going to be completely insane. You got characters there's so many new characters, and I feel like
there's too many to do films
for. There's no way they have the budget for films, but the budgets apparently are going to be film size. They're going to they're not going to be maybe Game of Thrones size, but maybe a few $100 million. Like it'd be like $100 million.
I can see that. I can see the Mandalorian getting to Game of Thrones price. If Mandalorian's popular, Disney will pump as much cash into that as they need to.
Oh, of course, yeah, definitely. We have Kit Harington is entering the MCU as Black Knight in the Eternals. No, you're not a fan of the Eternals, or not?
I'm not a fan of Marvel, really.
That's fair. Gemma Chan, who was actually
was she engaged to Jack Whitehall? She was in is it called Humans?
Yeah. Her. She plays Minerva in Captain Marvel, but she's been cast in the Eternals as well now as Cersei.
Fair.
And Barry Coyne is Droid. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know a lot about the Eternals. But
I don't think Eternals is going to I think Eternals is going to be lukewarm. I think Eternals will be a solid 5 out of 10.
I think it's because I think it might do a Guardians mind.
I don't think it will.
You got Kumail Nanjiani, man.
I think it's going to be the anti-Guardians.
Yeah. Well,
I do.
We've also got one of the ones I thought was really pretty cool, just because it's something like of an actor I know, most people should know. You know, Kurt Russell's got a son, Wyatt Russell.
I didn't know.
You seen 22 Jump Street?
Yeah.
Right. Channing Tatum's like blonde best friend.
Right.
That's Wyatt Russell. That's Kurt Russell's son.
Okay.
And if you look back now, you will see Kurt Russell in, right? So he is now going to be playing the US agent, in Falcon and the Winter Soldier series.
Right, okay.
Are you aware of the US agent?
No.
Never mind then, let's move on. Kat Dennings is Darcy from the Thor films, the first two.
Yeah.
And Randall Park's Jimmy Woo from Ant-Man and the Wasp are joining the MCU again. Not joining, I mean returning in WandaVision.
That's strange.
That is strange. That is weird.
Interesting.
Emily Van Camp is back as Sharon Carter in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
And then there's an animated Peggy Carter as a super soldier. Captain Carter from the What If.
Okay.
There's some other things about Loki and stuff. What else we missed? Moon Knight. I think that was pretty much
That's
Marvel's. There's probably things we missed, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's the gist of it.
Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp, yeah.
I called that weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think it was like the first episode, second episode I called that.
I'll have to go back and listen to them now. Lady and the Tramp. Have you seen the trailer for it?
No.
Oh, I haven't either. It doesn't look...
I'm a bit over Disney live action things.
I feel like I've seen the poster and the lady looks like an 18-year-old girl and the tramp looks about 30 to 36 and it's just like a creepy older guy.
I don't know. They all just seem to be quite lukewarm. None of them seem to be landing the way Disney seem to think they're going to be landing.
There's going to be humans in Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
So how's that going to work? Or are they going to just keep it? Are they going to change it completely?
Do you know what? It's going to do gangbusters because it's going to be on the service. So do you mean people are going to watch it? It's like the Netflix thing, numbers. Have you seen the viewing figures Netflix puts out?
Yeah.
They're ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because the way they track it is insane.
There's people who just sit there and watch anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
And that's what I think. I mean, I think anything they put on there is going to be successful just because of that. Yeah. But no, I'm not...
Are you interested in Disney Plus, though? Do you reckon you would buy it?
I would, absolutely. I mean, Mandalorian alone is enough for me because I'm just such a big Star Wars fan. I'm just going to do it because
you have access to all the films they've done.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge. The catalogue is going to be massive. Like, it's going to shit on Netflix. It's going to shit on Amazon. It's going to shit on Now TV.
Oh, God, yeah.
Now TV doesn't even come under it because they don't do 1080, which is weird. But we'll get into that at a different time because it's 2019. Why even
Come on,
1080, 720, bro. Come on. I got DVDs look better than that.
Yeah.
I don't own DVDs, but that is shocking. Shocking for something from Sky as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Sky are a multi-billion dollar.
Oh, they are,
company.
yeah. I mean, Sky push the Sky Q 4K box all the time.
I think that's probably why they don't have the Now TV. Because there was rumours they were doing that, but I don't want to talk about that now because I can go off my days about
DVD quality.
Yeah, honestly, days and days. Disney Plus, they haven't announced any UK release date. What is that? They got Australia, New Zealand, America, and Canada now.
I gotta assume it's gotta be around the same time. It's gotta be.
I was thinking end of December.
Maybe either or.
They would have announced it by now.
Isn't there already a Disney one here anyway?
Disney Life.
Unless they just integrate it with that.
No, I want Disney Plus.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe they'll just make it.
I'd pay 15 quid a month for Disney Plus. My thing is though, because Netflix obviously pump out their original content in 4K and HDR. Will Disney put up their 4K versions? Or do you think that's?
I don't see 4K yet.
Do you think that's pushing it? Do you think they'll eventually have?
I think it is for now. I think it'll eventually
be
come.
Like an expensive subscription.
Yeah,
that would be amazing because Disney own everything, man. They're gonna put The Simpsons on there every season. And they're also restoring it, so it won't be 360p. It'll be 1080, Blu-ray quality. You got Family Guy will be on there. I don't think It's Always Sunny will be on there because they just won't. But what do you think they'll put the Fox films on there yet? Or do you think they'll just like?
I'm not sure. I don't know
pretty
what to-
sure
I think
that
they
even though
they will.
Simpsons
Yeah,
is
they'll have
definitely
to
going on,
because
right?
they're going to have to launch with a huge catalog already on there.
Well, Disney stuff is already a huge catalogue.
What else? Oh, the Jeff Goldblum series. I did.
Oh,
I watched
yeah,
the trailer
Jeff
for
Goldblum,
that.
yeah.
I'm.
Oh, my
I
God.
can't wait
Yes.
for that. Whoever's idea that was is a genius.
Sorry, we have to just pause for this jump. It's rank, that, isn't it? That's disgusting.
I wonder what
What
they
was he
used
thinking?
to do
I
that.
like how I love the bit we just dropping the euros and
the Euros. Yeah. It's good foreshadowing.
No, I mean I think she's just making people aware,
Hmm.
like dropping him so like he doesn't fall on someone. Because that'd be catastrophic, wouldn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
Imagine you just landing on some kid. That would be
That would be
an amazing
ironic.
callback. Yeah,
The fact he
but
survived.
the fact that he's yeah. Oh, and his arm's just off. Oh, he's got an arm off. Do you know, it's disgusting, and I think when he gets shot in the neck, makes you just like puke a bit. Just the flesh, you know, because he's got like a fat cheek, and he breaks the gun. Like should have put it in his back pocket.
Back pocket. Yeah.
But I don't think he knew he was going to land.
Captain
face first.
Hindsight.
Captain Red Dot sight. You need to. I'm gonna die now. I think he's a good dyer, mind.
A good dyer.
A little.
Oh man, it's one of my favourite scenes in Gangs New York, where Daniel Day-Lewis, he's just been voted, I think, sheriff or something, wherever.
Yeah.
And Daniel Day-Lewis is an admiral, he just goes and he just kills him, but he hits him with a club,
Yeah.
and the way he falls is just so funny.
Keep forgetting he's in that.
Oh, he's good in it, man.
Everyone's in John C. Reilly's in that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monk
Before he was
McGinn.
funny. This film goes by so quick.
Oh,
It's
God,
entertaining. Yeah. Anyway, back to Jeff Goldblum's.
Jeff Goldblum.
We'll say Spiders then.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum's Spiders. That'll be an interesting TV show.
Oh, God, yeah. Goldblum Spiders.
Yeah. What's the full title though? Is it?
I think it's Jeff Goldblum Explains.
Oh, there was something like The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah,
or
no,
something
that
like
might be actually, yeah. I think
Huh?
I think the working title of it was Jeff Goldblum Explains, and I think it's that's what it says in the trailer.
He's an interesting man, though, isn't he?
He's fascinating.
so-
I could watch him do anything. It's a genius idea. Because there's one where he's giving someone a tattoo. Man, I would shit my pants for a tattoo off Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
I would get a Jeff Goldblum spider.
Well, get his face on a spider
That's the dream.
and just have like a quick mask.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No other news except for Matrix 4 with
Matrix 4, yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Carrie
I-
Ann Moss.
yeah.
Is it Lana or Lily who's the director? Is it Lana?
I think it's Lily who's doing it now.
Right. Because I hear they were both doing it.
Well, there's been rumours on and off where they were both doing it and then they weren't, because there was rumours that Michael B. Jordan was going to be in it, and I
Yeah, that was.
don't know what the thing is now.
What do you think will happen though? Because
I
Matrix Revelations ends.
Yeah, I think we should leave that till,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
because I have got a
Spoiler
theory.
alert. Matrix is next week.
Yeah,
That's the only time I'll ever announce.
I've got my own banger for the Matrix 4,
Yeah.
and I think it is a banger.
I'm ready for this one. I'm gonna watch it about 4 times in preparation.
Love the Matrix.
This will be the first That'll be the first podcast in my new place.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Did we talk about the Matrix game last week? Did we leave it in?
We talked about Enter the Matrix.
Yeah.
I don't think we talked about the Path of Neo though.
No, I didn't play it.
Oh, you didn't play it?
No.
We'll have to play that. I think that
Yeah.
we'll have to eventually do some Enter the
I haven't heard
Matrix.
good things. Do you think he knew it was the dwarf?
No, you couldn't see him.
Mm,
Why don't you shoot him in the head like a normal person?
because then the plot would fall apart because he wouldn't hit the dwarf.
Good point. Well, maybe you could Ray Fiennes just be like, "Oh, I'm the silver Neo man."
I mean, you would put a finisher in his head now, yeah.
Yeah, it's the fucking principle, isn't it?
It's the arrogance.
Yeah, oh, definitely. You can't tell that's not a little kid, though, could you? It's Ed keeping him off completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Ruined.
That's why the dum-dums make sense.
Dum-dum.
It's almost like as well they didn't know how to end it, so just shoots himself in the mouth.
No, I feel they bring that up on the entire. He says.
Oh no,
right,
I get. No, I absolutely get it.
If I
was
said I shot a
planned.
kid, I shoot myself
but,
on the
yeah.
on the fucking spot. It's a matter of principle, isn't it? And then, yeah, that's my awful Harry impression. Right. So I want to talk about this ending though. What's your thoughts on Ray? Does he survive?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Yeah. Runs away with the girl then.
Because
School.
There's a line here he says, and I'll wait for it now. Because I think, like, for me, right, when you got that POV shot, it's almost as if like they're putting you in his body, but you're dead.
Yeah.
And he's dead. Not actually. This is not actually happening. Or that this is. I don't know.
I get.
He says,
like,
"I really hoped I
reaction is
wouldn't
like,
die.
yeah.
I really hoped I wouldn't die."
I think
Is this him dying and now going to, and then he'll be stuck in purgatory the rest of his life in Bruges?
No, I'm more optimistic. I think he survives and then he runs away with her.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I just generally think he like died. I don't know why. I think.
Well, that's the difference between me and you.
Yeah.
Glass half full, glass half empty.
No, mine's more a realist answer.
Oh yeah, they always the
I'm
excuse of the pessimist. Oh, I'm a realist.
I'm not fucking pessimistic. I'm usually cautiously optimistic. As in, like, I'm optimistic, but I know there's something there that's like, I know. I don't feel like it's gonna be like I am aware. I know my facts.
That's that then. In Bruges.
That is that then. That's in Bruges.
I don't know. I think he lives.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I don't know. I just think, like, in that kind of world,
I get what
he's
you're
dead.
saying, but
It's logical. Makes more sense that he
Yeah.
lives. But I don't know. In the story, I feel like it kind of like comes together now. It just kind of, it's like a clip in it. Just key in a hole.
key in the lock.
Key in a lock in a lock is shut.
Feel ya.
Well, that was in Bruges.
Not recorded in Bruges.
Recorded, watching in Bruges.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. I've been Charlie Pitson.
And I've been Ash Hughes.
Goodbye.